He is known for being the third and last member of the ancient school of Eleatic philosophy. He is recognized for his contribution to philosophy with a treatise of systematic arguments supporting Eleatic philosophy. His name is Melissus of Samos. In the ancient city of Samos lived a philosopher named Melissus. He was a member of the prestigious Eleatic school of philosophy, joining the ranks of notable thinkers such as Zeno and Parmenides. But unlike his counterparts, little is known about his life, shrouding him in a veil of mystery. What is known, however, is that Melissus was not only a philosopher but also a respected commander of the Samian fleet during the Samian War. While his military exploits are a matter of historical record, it is his contribution to philosophy that truly stands the test of time. Melissus believed in the principles of Eleatic philosophy, much like Parmenides before him. He argued passionately that reality is ungenerated, indestructible, indivisible, changeless, and motionless. These philosophical notions challenged the prevailing beliefs of the time, asserting that existence itself is limitless and infinitely extended in all directions. Melissus' philosophical ideas encompass the concept of oneness, suggesting that since existence is unlimited, it must also be unified. His treatise presented systematic arguments in support of Eleatic philosophy, sparking intellectual debate and inspiring future generations of thinkers. Despite the enigma surrounding his personal life, Melissus of Samos left an indelible mark on the world of philosophy. His ideas continue to be pondered and analyzed, serving as a testament to the enduring power of ancient thought. Melissus, the philosopher from Samos, presents a thought-provoking argument about the eternal nature of existence. He argues that since the One neither came to be nor is subject to destruction, it must be eternal. Melissus draws inspiration from Parmenides' arguments against coming to be and perishing. However, he offers his own perspective on the concept of time and eternity. In Melissus' view, the One exists both in the past and future eternally, like a timeline stretching infinitely in both directions. He emphasizes the reality of the present moment and asserts that the One has existed eternally into the past and will continue to exist eternally into the future. His philosophical argument finds expression in fragments 2, 6, and 9.1, where he restates his belief in the eternal nature of the One. This perspective sets Melissus apart from Parmenides, who argues for a single moment of existence. Melissus, however, posits an infinite number of moments. While Parmenides contends that there is a changeless, motionless, eternal present, Melissus proposes a changeless, motionless, infinite succession of moments. This distinction poses challenges as moments are typically defined by changes in the quality or quantity of existence. Without such differentiation, there would be an infinite number of moments of the same quality and quantity, rendering them indistinguishable. Critics, however, point out several problems with Melissus' reasoning. They raise concerns about the premise of his second argument and highlight the logical flaws in both of his arguments. Melissus follows a pattern of, if A, then B, but not A, therefore not B, which is inherently flawed. It becomes evident that both Parmenides and Melissus approached the concept of time through mathematical figures. Parmenides focuses on the endless quantity of numbers, while Melissus visualizes a circular figure with the number 1 juxtaposed next to itself. This circularity implies that the beginning becomes the end indirectly, through an infinite succession of media or moments. Melissus' exploration of eternity and the nature of time continues to stimulate philosophical inquiry. While his arguments may be questioned and criticized, they encourage us to contemplate the profound mysteries of existence and challenge conventional notions of temporality. Melissus, a renowned philosopher from ancient Samos, had a unique perspective on the nature of reality. He passionately contended that the One, the ultimate essence of existence, is unlimited. He believed that the concept of infinity should be understood in terms of spatial magnitude. However, there are debates among scholars regarding the interpretation of Melissus' arguments. Fragments 7 and 8 allude to the idea that Melissus was referring to spatial infinity. Yet, Simplicius, a commentator on his works, argued that Melissus' concept of magnitude did not refer to physical extension. The exact argument that Melissus used to support his claim remains unclear to us. Some argue that it might have been lost over time, while others suggest that it may be derived indirectly from his earlier arguments in fragments 1 and 2. However, if his argument is based on a theory concerning the relationship between time and space, it is considered by McKirahan to be grossly fallacious. One notable aspect of Melissus' philosophy is how he connects eternal existence with the quality of being unlimited. It is possible that he explored this idea in response to the challenges posed by Parmenides' thesis on the nature of reality. Melissus believed that eternal existence and unlimitedness share a close connection. Despite the logical flaws present in some of Melissus' arguments, his philosophy still offers valuable insights. His emphasis on the unlimited nature of the One encourages us to think beyond the confines of our perceived limitations. It urges us to consider the vast possibilities that exist beyond what we can currently comprehend. In our daily lives, embracing the idea of limitlessness can help us navigate through challenges. It can inspire us to push past our self-imposed boundaries and explore our potential. Melissus' philosophy reminds us that there is always more to discover and that our understanding of the world is perpetually evolving. Melissus of Samos, a renowned philosopher of ancient Greece, pondered the nature of unity and its implications for our understanding of reality. He believed that the One, a single entity, possessed an inherent quality of wholeness, similar to Parmenides' philosophy. Melissus argued that the One is completely unified, with no parts to subdivide it. But what did he mean by unity? Melissus contended that unity does not necessarily mean that something cannot have different parts. He used the analogy of a human being, who has a head, a body, 2 arms, and 2 legs. Despite these distinct parts, a human is still one cohesive entity. Melissus believed that the One could also have different aspects without compromising its unity. In his work on Melissus, Xenophanes and Gorgias, Pseudo-Aristotle relayed Melissus' claim that the One is qualitatively the same. However, the validity of this argument depends on the nature of unity that Melissus intended. He may have been influenced by Parmenides, who argued for a completely unified concept of the One, devoid of any subdivisions or partitions. Although Pseudo-Aristotle did not provide the specific details of Melissus' argument, it is likely that he believed in the inherent wholeness of the One. This notion aligns with Parmenides' central thesis on the quality of wholeness. It is possible that Melissus either made additional arguments in support of this point, which have been lost over time, or expected it to be understood or inferred from his other philosophical ideas. Melissus' exploration of unity and the qualitative sameness of the One remains a significant philosophical inquiry. It challenges us to contemplate the nature of reality and the concept of unity in our own lives. By reflecting on the notion that different parts can coexist within a unified whole, we may find a new perspective on personal identity, relationships, and the interconnectedness of the world around us. Melissus' philosophy encourages us to consider the intrinsic unity underlying the apparent diversity of existence. Melissus of Samos, a prominent philosopher of ancient Greece, once made a remarkable claim: the One is incorporeal. This statement, found in fragment 5 of his works, is a bold assertion that challenges our understanding of reality. In examining this claim, we can glimpse into Melissus' philosophy and how it may offer insights for our daily lives. For Melissus, this statement serves a dual purpose. Firstly, it seeks to address a potential problem inherent in the philosophy of Parmenides, another influential thinker at the time. Parmenides argued that reality is one, indivisible, and unchanging. However, Melissus raises the question: how can something that is extended and full, like Parmenides' One, be incorporeal? To understand Melissus' argument, we must delve deeper into his philosophy. He suggests that a body, while extended and full, possesses limits. In contrast, something infinitely large, like the One, is unlimited. Therefore, Melissus concludes that an object without limits, such as the One, cannot be considered a body. Consequently, it must be incorporeal. This line of reasoning challenges our conventional understanding of physical reality. It forces us to question the relationship between extension, limits, and corporeality. Melissus' philosophy encourages us to think beyond the constraints of our material existence and explore the possibility of something greater that transcends the physical realm. In our daily lives, this perspective may offer us a valuable lesson. By acknowledging the existence of the incorporeal, we can broaden our understanding of the world and embrace the mysteries beyond our tangible experiences. It reminds us to consider the metaphysical aspects of our existence, such as consciousness, emotions, and spirituality, which cannot be reduced to mere physicality. Melissus' concept of the incorporeal invites us to contemplate the transcendent and seek meaning beyond the boundaries of the material world. It challenges us to expand our perspectives and explore the interconnectedness of all things. In doing so, we may discover a deeper sense of purpose and connection in our daily lives. In conclusion, Melissus of Samos, through his assertion that the One is incorporeal, offers us a profound philosophical insight. His belief in the existence of the incorporeal calls into question our understanding of reality and encourages us to explore the metaphysical dimensions of our existence. By embracing this perspective, we can broaden our horizons and find deeper meaning in our daily lives.